Good afternoon, RH Simulation members. Welcome back to the second part of the video from full flights Madrid to Santiago. So right now we are cruising at flight level 300 and we are expecting the ILS 35 Zulu for Santiago Airport. So for the moment we are going to configure our descent or our approach. So let's go. We have Santiago, we have arrival of Forn 1 Foxtrot. So here we have Forn 1 Foxtrot arrival. We are going to approach at Forno and it's better to do it like this. So first waypoint is going to be Forno. Let's put 100 nautical miles. We should be above flight level 115. Then ST 400, we should be above flight level 85. Then ST 401 above flight level ST 400 above flight level also 115, ST 401 above flight level 85, and Nolmo is the initial approach fix, the last point of the star. We should be above 5,500 altitude. Then it looks good. Let's just see the highest waypoint here. It's not waypoint, sorry, the highest point in the map. It's indicated here 5,403. And yes, and we are not flying because we should in the MCDU over here. Maybe we will arrive at Forno at flight level 173 as indicated here in the MCDU. Okay, so let's see if we are approaching actually the top of descent. Yes, we are. Actually, we do. So meanwhile, let's start, or let's go and accelerate ×2. Perfect. Then let's grab the ILS approach that we are going to do. ILS is Zulu runway 35, this one. And here we go again. Okay. Let's go back to the flight plan, my friend, and better not to accelerate right now. Let's keep the sim at the normal rate because we have work to do. Okay. Another complicated approach because Phoenix, I don't think so, is going to draw this, but let's see. We have DME arc, we have work to do, but don't worry. This is in case we are doing an initial approach fix of Santiago. It's not the case. So our case, we are coming from let's do something. Let's leave this here, go back, arrival, select. So after we should be at Nolmo. So Nolmo is the initial approach fix. Wait. Yes, we are at Santiago. Yes, it is. But am I going to hear what I have? 1 second. Ah. So Nolmo, it's over here. Okay. Now I understand. Then here we have 2. Here we have 2. What is the number 2? Number 2, here we have 348. I think we have reached the top of descent. I think so, and we are talking not yet. So we don't have any DME arc. We are coming at Nolmo initial approach fix in this case. Then we are going to intercept. So we should be at number 2. Then we are going to be 348 heading. 348 makes sense. We are 35, 5.5 nautical miles. We should be distance from STG, isn't it? It is. 7. Okay, then it's going to be Delta 1670. Then CF35. So let's start the descent. Okay, let's start the descent here, and let's notify the cabin crew that landing is going to be in exactly, we have 5 and we have 27, exactly in 22 minutes. Okay, so landing in 22 minutes, that's good. Now let's understand this, because guys, I mean, I'm like you, I'm still reading the charts, because this one, I'm not going to lie and say that I read it before. No. Okay, first of all, let me check radio nav. We have the frequency, you can check it here, or you can come over here, nav boom, and you will have the ILS here. Well, no, ILS here. HF, no. Here the ILS 111.5 347 347. Let's just leave it there. Yes. Okay, so this point Delta 167 should be here. Actually, it's not appearing. It should be after normal. Yes, this one. Let me try to write Delta. No, I don't think so. 1670 doesn't make sense, I think. Nah. So how the hell I'm going to insert it? Come on, Phoenix, please keep it realistic as much as possible, but come on. Well, it's an ILS at the end, but I got it. 1 second. 4000 VOR STG. But it's not my case, because at the end I'm going from normal is going to be the initial approach fix, and then my intermediate fix is over here, and I have it already. So why the hell I'm stressing myself? Okay, this one, it's not for S. If you have Santiago initial approach fix, you can come here and you go to the category Charlie. You should create PBD over here, and then you will turn final, and that's it. But it's not my case. So yes, so that's it. So we are good. Let's see the missed approach. Santiago. Okay, radar 167 inserted, then inbound to the viewer, then proceed on radio 347. Okay, and then distance 5 left turn, climbing to 4000 to join holding. Okay, it's good. Let's go to check reports. Let's see again, flight plan. Estimated fuel on board is going to be 2.6 tons. And what we have here, the required zero display 35 outside lock, and the glideslope coverage area ILS may provide an erroneous indication for. Okay. So my friend, that's it. We have now inserted the ILS we insert the minimums. So the missed approach climb gradient is going to be 4%, which means 244 feet per nautical miles. Per nautical mile, sorry. So we are going to be Charlie 1441 in the bottle. Muy bien. Now we double check. Let's see the QNH. Sorry, the METAR at the airports. We don't have a delay. So weather requests. Lima Echo Sierra Tango. METAR yes. Send. Go back. I'm going to go back over here. Let's go back to performance. Received message. So we have QNH of 1022. We have temperature of 11. So 11. Let's leave the transition level at 6.5, and we have the approach of 133. The wind is turn 8. Here I have 47.5. I'm going to keep this one, okay? So I'm keeping this one, and yes. And we have a VLS of 128. Okay, my friend. Okay, the speed brake was armed. Nice, Riyadh. You're doing good job. Whatever. So that's it. Let's accelerate time a bit. And let's enjoy more the approach. We go over times 2. So here we have 2012 UTC. Flight plan 2027 UTC. Arriving in 15 minutes. We're going brake low. Let's see the airports. So we have a runway length of 3,170 meters. Guys, do you enjoy night flights or only the day? For me, I don't know. I don't like night flights. I don't know why. I mean, you feel that the cockpit is calm. There is nobody in frequency. So when you feel like something is going, everything is calm. Something is happening, my friend. Well, I'm just joking. But yes, I feel like something is happening inside the cockpit. Maybe the lag. Okay, let's descend to 6. Well, 8. Let's go to 10. Leave it 10 right now. We are good in flight path. Ah, by the way, you can calculate actually when you start descending without the use of these dots or the arrow. Later on I will explain it in the video. So we need to take in consideration that the aircraft is going to pitch up in order to decelerate from 250 from 270. Oh, actually we are at 250, but is going to decelerate. I think so. No, Madrid, no. Santiago arrival. It's not going to decelerate. So let's just keep the VR Zulu, and we are approaching the initial approach fix. Yes, we use speed brake because I think we have tailwind. Yes, that's why. So now the experience with full screen. Let's descend more. Holy shit, let's descend more. Let's go to 6,000. Enough speed brake. And we don't forget that I am below 10,000. We don't forget that I'm using ×2. Enter data descent. It's entered already. So approach phase is yes, the aircraft is decelerating because the approach phase was activated automatically at the D points. That's fine. Let's let the aircraft decelerate. We are not going to put we are going to put speed brake actually, and that's fine. That's enough for ×2. Let's reset the rate again. Normal. So the aircraft is going to pitch up actually because we are in open descent mode until we arrive to the green dots. Now is going down because the aircraft protects you actually from stall. So now the aircraft is going to descend, and let's go ILS landing system. Here we have it. Let's leave it at 20. We continue descending, no flaps, and let's activate just now the approach phase. Okay, the guys that told me to, there's one guy who told me that you should extend the landing gear before, not the one, okay, Lockstar, not the one because there is another man who told me that in Samos you should to extend the landing gear earlier. Well, actually he is right. Glide slope, okay, perfect. Let's go flaps 1. Let's keep speed brake. The one of Samos, he is actually right. He told me to extend the landing gear before. Yes, because in case of in our case was a little bit special approach, but in the other approaches, well, you cannot extend the landing gear at 15 nautical miles. Like, man, we are going to consume a lot because the gear is going to add drag, and in order to be stable, the requirements are as the following: you should be stable at 1000, and there is some companies that say you should be stable at 500. Okay, so since as soon as I'm extending the landing gear at 7.5 nautical miles, okay, as soon as I'm doing this, it's good because I cannot extend the landing gear at 10 nautical miles or at 15. Imagine from now I'm extending the landing gear, so I'm going to add drag as hell, and then I'm going to go for full flaps. Imagine the fuel consumption that I'm going to have over here. Like, just imagine the fuel consumption that I'm going to have here. So doesn't make sense. Now I'm stable, now I'm okay. I know that I'm not yet with flaps and landing gear, but I'm okay. I want to go a little bit faster, because if you fly in big airports, you should go faster in order to not let's say disturb the traffic flow. Okay, so in this case I'm good, and I'm not going to extend landing gear also at 10 nautical miles. At 7.5 it's fine, it's totally fine. Now I can see that I'm approaching 7.5 and I'm a little bit faster. Let's go with speed brake. Let's help the aircraft. Now my aircraft is decelerating. Once I arrive at the S point, I can go flaps 2 and gear down, but the landing gear should be lowered generally at 7.5 nautical miles or at 5. Even some companies, they lower the gear at 5, so it's not that much important in order to be stable. I'm stable right now. I'm fine. Look, I'm approaching right now the S. So actually, here we have the S. So speed checked. Flaps 2. Gear down. Let's arm speed brake because I don't need flaps more. Gear are coming down. I don't need the drag more, sorry. Speed checked. Flaps 3. And speed checked. Flaps full. And look, even right now, I'm stable at 2,000 feet. I'm stable. My aircraft is decelerating. My aircraft now is aiming for 133 of V approach. That's totally fine for me. So since we have a crosswind, because imagine if we extended the landing gear. Look at my ground speed is 134. So or 130. So imagine at 10 nautical miles. Let's calculate it together. So 10 divided by 130 times 60. It's going to take 5 minutes. Imagine 5 minutes you are lowering the landing gear. Imagine the drag that you are adding. Whatever. So the landing gear should be lowered at 7.5 to nautical miles, except for the special approaches. As he said, the guy who commented in Samos, Cat 1, who commented in Samos, he is totally right, because I should be stable before. He is totally right. In these kinds of approaches, yes. Or even when I fly general aviation aircrafts in real life, we lower the landing gear once we are a beam threshold in the downwind section, or once we are turning base, or sometimes even private jets lower the landing gear at final. Imagine 4 miles final, they lower the landing gear. So as soon as I'm at 1,000 and stable, that's fine. That's fine for me. I'm good. Look, I lowered the landing gear at 7.5 nautical miles, or at 6.5, and look how much time now I have ground speed at 128. 128, it's nothing. I think there is an aircraft landing, no? No. Okay, minimum continue runway in sight. Let's ignore glide slope, not accurate. Land, not accurate, my friend. Crosswind, idle, right aileron, opposite rudder. Okay, speed brake up, reverses green, decel. This is we call it the decrabbing technique. Rolling out, 70, manual braking. Let's go idle. And let's take this one to the left. Welcome to Santiago, my friends. So let's grab here. Okay, thank you. Let's vacate first. Let's start the APU. Nope. And let me grab. Come on. Ground. So let's take this one. Okay, correcting, because you need to turn off actually your your predictive wind shear radar. So after checklist, wind shear and predictive radar is off. After landing, checklist is completed. Clean the flaps and the speed brake. Okay, let's wait for the APU. APU available, APU bleed coming on, and engine 1, engine 2 coming off. Let's wait for the external power. External power, APU bleed off. Fuel pumps coming off. Wing lights, it's off. Below 20% and 2. Doors are opened, not yet. Disarmed. And we go for AD IRS in off position. Okay, parking checklist, my friend. Parking brake or chocks. We have parking brake is set. Engine masters are off. Wing lights off. Fuel pumps are off, and parking checklist completed. So let's see the arriving time. ATC menu, no. We arrived at 2029. It was 2027 as expected. 2 minutes of delay, but that's fine, my friend. So thank you so much for reaching till the end. Hope you liked the video, and see you in the next one. Ciao ciao, my friend.